Hi everyone! Today I'm gonna do a little makeup for you again. I have like a slight plan of what I'm gonna do. I recently got this one in the mail. This is an AMC Eyeliner Gel from INGLOT. This one is in the color 88 and it has the most perfect like pale 60s blue thing going. So that I know I'm gonna use. And I'm also gonna show you one of the best highlighters I have. This is from Face Makeup Tips, a fellow YouTuber blogger. This is her purpley pink shade. I lost the name on the back, so I'm not really sure what it's called. Should know by now, but I obviously don't. Let's get started and see what we can do. I'm gonna start with my foundation. I'm using the Lumene Longwear Blur. Again, old classic. I'm using Soft Honey, again, just like in my last tutorial, but I'm gonna mix it with a drop of the Face Atelier Ultra Foundation in Stark White. It's called Zero Minus. It's super thin and super pigmented, so I really like using that one for lightening foundations without diluting the formula of them, because I don't like mixing stuff with other like foundation products, because I find that they just turn to something else in texture than what they're meant to be. So just applying that on my face and dabbing it out with the beauty blender. Time for the concealer, using the NARS Chantilly. And I'm gonna set that with some powder. Some bronzer. I'm just gonna do light layer today because I'm gonna use quite cool tones on my face, so I don't want it to look too bronzy, but just something to give a little dimension to the face. Now it's time to show you the fantastic highlighter I was talking about. It's the frostiest pale pink ever. I'm gonna apply it today with the Real Techniques setting brush. Can you see that? That is totally insane and needs to be blended quite a bit. But this color is the best thing ever. It doesn't turn stark purple, but it has a really obvious colored sheen to it. So I really love wearing this with no blush, because I find that this one gives enough color to the cheeks to get some kind of interesting effect already. So yeah, perfect cheek color. Then I'm gonna go do my brows using the Viseart eyeshadow palette as usual. I'm gonna do a little mixture today between the dark brown and the like warm, quite medium brown over there. So the two on the edges there, using my old trusty, the Nim angled brush. Now that I have another brush on hand, I can show you the difference. It has a fantastic like wide shape, so it's really easy to use on larger brows. And you can use it fast as well. I'm thinking of doing quite a graphic eye today, so I really want to define the outer part of my brow well. So I'm not gonna do much more than this. So the end of the brow is a bit darker than I would do it usually, but the inner corner is really soft and simple. So as you can see, compared to my natural brows, it's quite similar, just that the tail is a bit less fluffy on this side. and some brow gel through those brows. I'm gonna start today by placing an eyeshadow all over the eyelid. I'm gonna use a shadow from the Marc Jacobs Lolita palette, one of my favorite eyeshadow palettes. I'm using these two shades all the time, like all the time, because they're like the perfect everyday shimmers. But I'm gonna turn to this one today. Actually, it's quite a duochrome, if you can see that. It's a bit like pinky and beigey at the same time, and I'm applying that with an Eco Tools brush today. As you may be able to see, just like with the highlighter, it's sheer, but it has these bright reflects of color to them. This one is more on the pink side, so really nice for a cool toned effect. Then I'm gonna go in with a Kat Von D tattoo liner, one of those little felt tip liners. I've always been favoring those compared to the dip-in ones. Those dip-in ones, I make a mess every single time. So yeah, going into an old trusty favorite. This one is nice, it's really nice and black. It's glossy, which I like when I want it to be glossy, but it's kind of squeaky. I've never heard anyone say that, but it's super squeaky. When you use it, it's like on your eyelid. Am I the only one? I really started doing my makeup, like my eyeliners, in this kind of almost downward pointing shape lately, because I find that my lid is a bit heavy. It's not a hooded eye, but like seen from the front, I find that this is much more flattering on my eye than an eyeliner that's whoop up like that. This one just gets more cat eye and straight. So let's hope I can do something similar on the other eye as well. There we go, two kind of symmetrical lined heavy eyes. Now it's time for the interesting part. It's time to use the nice blue eyeliner from INGLOT. And I'm gonna use this on my lower lash line. Let's hope that this works now. I have no clue if it's a good one. That was a really weird brush. I'm gonna switch it up for a like fat liner brush instead. The brush was obviously killed. I had used it with something, like probably glitter glue or something. Looked like shit. There we go, starting to get a nice comic book kind of eye there. And as you can see, I'm using it both on the lower waterline and on the lash line, so I'm going quite heavy with it. Because I find that with a color like this, you almost need to go heavy to make it have a purpose. Because I find that intense products can get almost awkward looking when you're too perfect, or when you don't try to overdo it. That's when it starts to get awkward. Eyeliners on. Let's go in with the face highlighter again. Then I'm gonna curl my lashes and put on some mascara. On the top, I'm using the Too Faced Better Than Sex. And for the bottom lashes, I'm gonna use a blue mascara from IsaDora. It's called Buld-Up Mascara Extra Volume and the color is Ocean Blue. Eyes are done. I'm gonna zoom you out a bit. No, they're not at all. I'm gonna put some glitter on for you, of course. This is the NYX Liquid Crystal Liner in the color Crystal Hip. One of those nice like multi-toned glitters. So I'm putting just some on the lower lash line there. And the eyes are done. Now I'm just gonna do a little something on the lips. I'm going for the NYX Butter Gloss in the color Angel Food Cake. One of my cool toned faves, because it doesn't turn like bubblegum pink, but it's nice and cool toned. So just a soft little dab of that and smudging it out with the finger. And there we go, this is the look today. A bit mod, a bit 60s, a bit weird, a bit fantastic at the same time. Could be really cool with some lashes as well. So if you smacked on some nice big black ones, it would be really pretty. That's today's vibe. Would you dare to wear blue on your lower lash lines? Or would you stay with the black? Let me know if you like this. Let me know what you want to see on here in the future, because I'm really trying to get more active on YouTube and try to give you something more than just a video like once every 6 months. So I'm really trying, guys. I love that you're so appreciative and you're so kind to me, and I have so many nice people like commenting every time. They're so glad to see me back, and that's really what makes me want to come back again. So I love you all. Thank you so much for being here for me. Please send me a message below and let's talk a bit. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Take care.